now about to witness the awesome, crushing might of the Eugene S. Show Stomper! Welcome, my friend. To show the series never ends. This is version of 3, 6,
I'm on my way back
1. You just love the show Stomper. I'm your host, you just love music. I'm taking a real good look at shit. I'm taking a real good look. Baby, go way back. So payback for always nothing. Yo, okay, the Mobile's working fine, except I'm not taking it as much as I did because it's giving your heart problems. I discovered after I read that. But yeah, this is the new paint. And it sounds better because the room is empty. I'll show you the room in a second. Okay, jet lag. Yeah, it's 9 hours ahead what I'm used to. And I just got back. So, okay, here we are, April 20th, Hitler's birthday. Take a drink. And the one reason I know it's Hitler's birthday is because it's echoes. Can't help the echoes, man. I'm dealing with a lot. Thank you, Mr. Edge. I can't. I'm hoping that it's not killing you, you know. Anyway, so I know it's Hitler's birthday because I'm going to show you what I got. That's Jake Shields' post today. Now, maybe Jake Shields actually does have. He didn't send this to me. Somebody else sent it to me because people are expecting me to be Jake Shields' whisperers because he was a known associate of mine. But clearly he's gone in deep on this anti-Semitism trip. And my understanding is that I can tell you, my understanding is that that he is being paid by the Iranians and the Russians to essentially, you know, they have bots, but to be like, you know, a useful idiot for them, right? I mean, of course, you know, if what they were paying him to do was to say that he likes sucking dick, he wouldn't do that, I imagine. But he's willing to do this probably because it aligns with his actual beliefs. Now, years ago, I remember him saying, oh, I'm going to Berkeley to hear Milos Yiannopoulos and fight some of those fags in the street. And I don't know who he was talking about, but later I figured out he was talking about Antifa. And Mr. JW's here. How you doing? The mini hitter figure you had. Which one were you talking about, Mr. Is? I don't know. I'm not remembering. So this is how my day starts, you know, and that's how I knew it was Hitler's birthday. I mean, I've always known it was Hitler's birthday, but this is not a holiday that I'm imagining or focused on or really take a drink, you know, dealing with when I deal with Nazis, right? He's a non-factor, as he was after the war. Like the documents that have been released said that indeed he was in Argentina after the war, as I've said before many a time. So he is insignificant. How's my leg? Well, my leg was fine today. I took the kid out to a park. I went walking. But minutes before the show started, I was trying to clean up this office because the whole house has been painted and things are starting to get packed away. And I stepped on a small burlap sack I have, and I just thought it was maybe papers in it, but it was not papers. It was tops, because I'm obsessed with tops, and tops are round. And so I felt like a sack of potatoes, much like I felt at CrossFit, freaked the entire household up because I just laid there to do an inventory. And when I set up, and then, everybody comes running back, and I have a house of hysterical Poles. So they're all screaming at me. And I just go, I'm okay. I'm all right. They said, well, if you're all right, get up. I go, let me just make sure I'm really okay. And I'm okay. And I stood up. And of course, now my leg is more fucked. I see the doctor tomorrow, but surgery is my only option, which is a drag, because it means, like I've said before, there's going to come a day when you've had your last erection. If you're lucky, you'll know it's your last erection. That's if you're lucky. If you were lucky, you'll be mindful of the fact that, man, I'm probably not going to get another erection. And you can at least note the moment, right? I had no idea that Thursday of several weeks ago, that was going to be my last day training at Sorrells. It is fucking mind blowing, because tomorrow is Tuesday morning early. I go in to see the doctor. The recommendation will be surgery. And so I'm in shape in time for the Buñuel US shows in June, at the end of June or whenever. We still don't have the final dates. I'm going to get the surgery as soon as possible so that I'm as close to being rehabbed as possible for those shows. In any case, I'll be no worse than I was for these last 13 shows that we just did, right? So if he says I can get you in today, when I go to see him Tuesday at 9:00, I will do the surgery Tuesday at 9:00. If he says tomorrow, Wednesday, I will go in Wednesday. I will get the surgery done. And it's essentially the surgery I had done on my left leg, which was done to me by Kungle. We were training together. His plan was, I'll help you with your stand-up if you help me with my ground stuff. Sadly, as a junior college wrestler, we never got to ground stuff. And he said later, he goes, man, every day we trained, you were trying to take my head off. I was like, yeah, you was kind of the deal. No. So yeah, no, not forever and ever jiu-jitsu. The mini Hitler figure. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay. You said hitter figure. So I had no idea what you were talking about. The Hitler figure is here. Cora broke it, so but that just means it's separated from the base. That didn't get broken. It's on the floor somewhere. But I'll give you a sense of what it is I'm dealing with. Hold on. Okay, so all the walls have been painted, but this is what the floor looks like. It's complete chaos here. Complete chaos. Complete and total. So I was trying to clean it up a little bit. I'm sitting, can't see, in a chair in the corner of the room by the door. So it is what it is. No, I don't want to wait any longer. And today, Easter is not a very big holiday for me, but we did the Easter egg hunt for the kid, and then went out to the park. Sorry. Yeah, I got the mini Hitler figure here. It's here. It's still here. Not broken. But anyway, okay. So so no more jiu-jitsu. Next time I do jiu-jitsu, it'll be in Spain, whereas I slink into some academy there and try to say that I'm a white belt. So no, I'm not in Spain yet. It's my old place. Hey man, it's not a bad packing job. I've already sent 42 fucking boxes out. I've lived here for 14, 15 years. There's a lot of stuff that has to be packed, and a lot of the stuff here is going in the garbage or free cycling. And I just put some stuff out. I put a mirror and a kitchen chair out. The kitchen chair that ruined my hips during COVID. I put that out in the street, and took 2 days. That's gone. The mirrors are gone. All my gardening equipment's gone. Tables I put out. I just put out a heater, 2 mirrors, and some other stuff. Some stuff is in the garbage. For the purposes of the show, well, good, because I took, up until about a week ago, I was taking BPC and shooting them up. So So I'm hoping that there's speed healing, and I have another vial of it, which I will shoot up immediately post surgery, but or consistently daily after post surgery. But I have something that I want to ask you. I think Chicago is on the Blue Whale tour list because we're doing the Eastern Seaboard, and that usually includes the East, and then Philly, Chicago, and then back. But I haven't seen the schedule, so I have no idea. But I'm gonna tell you something here. So I'm cleaning up, and this is the reason I hate moving. And so I'm going to share the burden. And one of the things that's left in this office, I have 3 boxes full of letters I've gotten since I was like 6. Virginia Gibson, who most assuredly is dead, who was my grade school teacher when I was 6 or 7 years old, went on vacation, and she sent me a postcard when she went on vacation, which I've saved. Yeah, well, I gotta let Leo know, but this is not lazy. The person that Tim, the CrossFit guy, is, hey, I think he feels a lot worse than he should, and he's trying to mitigate. He goes, well, it really happened. It really happened at jiu-jitsu first. And he's right. It happened in October, but I had bounced back pretty nicely since October. Nice enough so I was doing the CrossFit Open and jumping in the air and running and all that kind of stuff. It's nobody's fault. I'm 62, almost 63 years old. It's going to happen. I'm not blaming anybody, whatever. I had no idea that I was going to get tapped by CrossFit forever. But this is, if you want to attain mastery of the sport, inevitably injuries are part of the deal. It happens. You got to keep your head right. So that is that. But let's go back in time, because now I've wasted time. I'm kind of scattered today because of being fatigued. Yeah, I rode through the airport in the wheelchair, and I swear to God, I almost never, ever, 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 ever want to go through the airport any other way. I've seen how beastly it is. I'm sitting in the wheelchair, I'm looking around, all these people like hustling their bags and walking through. Most people in America don't walk as far as they have to walk in any airplane terminal ever. That Dallas airport was crazy. I've never been in a building that big, much less an airport that big. Yeah, no. So you don't know that, Mr. Is. Yeah, the DFW airport is insane. I know somebody who got raped in one of the bathrooms there. I was like, it's no fucking surprise that is the case. This place is there's a zombie apocalypse. Head over there. So I will never fly. I got this knee brace. I can put it on and take it off. I don't think I'm ever going to fly. Of course, if I fly with the family, I'm going to have to make accommodations because, we can't all be gaming the system and wait until the surgery, wait until she is a woman. Wait until, what is it? I mean, if I fly solo, I will do it. If I'm flying with the family, but wait until I get that placard. Of course, I only have a few months left in California where that placard's any good, but it's going to be joyous. As soon as I get out of surgery, I'm going to apply. I think the doctor has to apply for it, but we'll get it, Yeah, that's actually no shit. Fuck that, man. Fuck, my leg hurts. These were incredible distances, but I'm sitting there and I go, when they wheel you right to the plane, that it almost makes, and also let me tell you a dirty secret about this, if you might consider it. Now they do this sleazy thing where you get a middle seat, fuck you, you get a middle seat. If you want anything else, you got to pay for it, right? Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm not paying that extra money. But when you say that you need wheelchair assistance, what are the chances that with flight, layover, flight, layover, flight, 4 times that I would be given aisle seats 4 times? It's incredible. It doesn't work. So if that is the cheap and easy life hack, if you want an aisle seat or some other seat other than the middle and don't want to pay, I want to do this, Brutus, but I don't want to pay. Fuck that. No, the woman who got raped, it was a terrible story.
It's a
Anyway, that's the end of the show. I don't want to go over too long, and I'm closer to the kid now, so I'm not going to scream to end the show, but you get the idea. Thanks for listening. Between now and next Sunday, how about this? Don't die. The next show may be from a hotel because I think we have to get out while they show the house. So, but anyway, don't die, Blondie. Don't die. Look what you made me do. I'll get my desk set up again so I can not have to look.
Thanks for joining us this week for yet another episode of the Stomper podcast, featuring your host, Eugene S. Robinson. Follow Eugene's weekly newsletter, which is a soaring hit, over at eugenesrobinson.substack.com. If you're still hanging on to Twitter, he's there at Eugene S. Robinson. While you're at it, you can follow him on Insta at Mr. Sleep 3. That's the number 3. For more episodes of the show that seemingly never ends, go to showstopperpodcast.substack.com. Eventually, it will house all the Knuckle Up archives we can locate. We already have all the jiu-jitsu breakdowns for free. Check out Eugene on the Bad Boss Brief podcast every other Tuesday, as well as the If the Shoes Fit podcast. Be sure to pick up his memoir, A Walk Across Dirty Water and Straight into Murderer's Row, today. Give him a much appreciated, honest Amazon review. Hey, are you still there? I'm here too. This is me, June M. Williams, Eugene's producer. The show Stomper has been produced since 2013 by Original Designs, owned and operated by myself, June M. Williams. I provide Eugene with things like videography, original show graphics, motion graphics, show logos, podcast syndication, social media, and more. I can be reached at originals@gmail.com, which is spelled ORIJUNELS@gmail.com.